So what I'm going to show you here is how I make my videos. Okay, so that kind of cool video where my face was on the laptop there and it looked really, kind of unique and stuff like that. And it actually looked pretty professional. Okay, I'm not a, any kind of video designer or anything like that. I just kind of had this idea and I thought, hey, I'm going to try that, give that a shot. So I'm going to teach you guys how I make that style of video. Okay. So what you want to do here is you want to look for Camtasia. This is the screen recorder that I use. Okay, obviously you have a computer because you're you're interested in making money online and you're an online marketer, right? So you want to go on Google and you want to just type in Camtasia free. Okay, so we're looking for the free trial. It's 30 days long. You know what? You can go out there and find how to crack it for free and stuff like that. But you know what? You're going to be making tons of money this month anyways, so it doesn't really matter. You can probably afford the $90, whatever it is, to buy it. But if you want to get it for free, you can just type in Camtasia free crack or free keygen or whatever those are called, right? So what you want to do is just come here and click on download free trial. So it's a 30-day free trial. Okay, so you just enter your email address and then pick which one you want, Windows or Mac. I'm using my Alienware computer right now, so I'll do the Windows download and download the trial. Okay, awesome. And then simply just download right here. Click here to download, and you click it, and just save the file, and then simply go through the process of running it to set it up, kind of thing. Really simple to do. I already have it on my computer, so I'm going to just shoot over here to my desktop and show you guys. All you simply have to do is come over here, go to your menu here, kind of thing. It'll be right in here, and to do a recording, just double click that. This is the recorder here. As you can see, there's my face right there, and you just want to go and this will be the record button, so you'd record that. It's going to record your cam, your webcam, and it's going to record your screen. Okay, so you can show people who you are, and you can show them what to do and all that good stuff, right? Okay, so if you're at this stage here and you just want to open up the recorder, you already have a video on your desktop here and you've downloaded, like say for instance, you've downloaded a video off YouTube, but you want to edit it a little bit and you want to put maybe something in the video that you've made, kind of thing. All you simply do is, if you're using Windows 8, just come over here, click on your little box down in the corner there, and there's the editor right there. Okay, so we'll just start from the editor. I'll show you how to set this up. Okay, so I just close all this stuff here. Okay, I kind of minimize it a little bit. Okay, and then I'll grab my recording and just simply throw it inside right there. Okay, and then what you're going to want to do here is, I'm going to minimize this off. Okay, is you just grab it and you throw it down here. So these are your different tracks down here, so you just throw it down there, and the next thing you want to do is pick the size you want. Okay, so I always make my videos to upload them to YouTube, so I just come down here and I pick the YouTube. Okay, and then just click OK. Okay, and then this will be the size of your the video that you want up there, right? So what we're doing here is you want to delete this. This is audio from your computer. Okay, so if you're recording, say, a video off YouTube and you're just recording it through the screen, you're not going to actually download the video. This would be the audio from that. Okay, so I always delete this one. I don't want any noises from my computer. Okay, like any video noises or anything like that. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is basically just edit it. Okay, so this is the the length of your video and stuff like that. And up here is the magnifying glass if you want to make it shorter or longer and stuff like that. Okay, so what I do is I always come up here, I click on the background picture, this one here. So this is your screen recording, and I make it the full size. So there's no black background in there, or whatever background color you have picked. Okay, so I'll make it the full size there. That looks good. And I'll grab my video here, and if I want to just have a screen recording with my web recording on it, I'll always just leave it in the corner. Okay, I'm not gonna leave it up here or something like that. I'll just leave it down in the corner, and that good stuff. Okay, so what I want to show you guys now is basically how to make your landing page video so it looks like mine. It can be similar to the one I make, because I actually spent a lot of time trying to figure out like what would look the best and stuff like that. And what I kind of found was just crisp and clean. Okay, people like the look of a Mac computer, a Macintosh computer. Like I have a Mac as well, as you can see in this picture here. I use Mac and Alienware. So I just had the idea of, yeah, I'm going to throw a Mac computer up there and have my just this part here inside the Mac. It looks pretty neat and interesting. So in this video here, that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to show you guys how I do that, right? Okay, so what I do is I come up here and I minimize it, okay, and then I grab the this image here that I have, and actually right below this video, if you scroll down the page, I've got all these images that you can use. Okay, so I'm going to put these two images there. Okay, I just dropped them inside that white area here, and now they're saved inside here. Okay, so this one here, I want to actually put it right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to edit this video. So I don't really want this background in here yet. This is my landing page for me to promote maps, what I'm building right now. And what I do, and I highly recommend you guys do this too, is give them some. Don't even mention anything about maps. Give them something in value. So what I've done here is I've actually put together a website that has a bunch of trainings in it, like how to drive traffic and stuff like that. And then in the first training, I've incorporated maps into it, right? Because maps really is the best traffic source that I've ever used, and I've been, making money online since 10. Well, I wouldn't say since 2010. Actually, when I first profited and I made a lot of money was in 2012. So I struggled for 2 years there. I don't know if you knew that, but I struggled for 2 years straight, basically. What I've done here is I've just kind of scrolled ahead here, and I figured out where I want to cut the video. Okay, so where I want to cut it, and actually this is kind of a two-part video where I'm going to be making a couple different kind of styles of backgrounds and stuff like that. So I want to cut it here. So all you need to do is you just go and simply left click and then drag your pointer up, and it'll kind of highlight all that stuff, right? And then right here's the cut button. So I guess it's called split, actually. So I want to split that, okay? And then I want to listen to where I want to cut out that section. Okay, so I figured out I want to cut it here again. Okay, so I want to edit there again. So what I do now is basically I just do the same thing. I drag it up and I highlight that and I split it, and I just come down here and I left click and drag up, highlight that stuff, and then I simply just right click and delete. So boom, that's deleted. Now these are two sections that are, they're split, right? You can put them together, you can separate them, put something in here, all that good stuff. So what I'm actually going to do, I made this video kind of backwards when I was recording. First here, I introduced what I was what they're going to get and stuff like that. And then this section here is actually the end of my video, and then this section here is actually the middle of my video. Okay, because I'll show you guys what I'm doing here in a little bit. Okay, so what I want to do now is just kind of scroll ahead here, and I want to probably cut it about here. So I'm just going to listen to this and see what I'm saying here, and then I'm going to figure out where I need to cut it. Okay, awesome. So I figured out I wanted to split it right here. So I've already gone ahead and split that there. And then the next part I want to split is right here. Okay, so I'm just going to split that. Same process as we did back here. And I just drag and highlight all that, right click and delete. Okay, and I actually want to put this section here, right here. Okay, so I'm going to minimize this here, and I'm just going to drag this way back here somewhere. Okay, grab this, drag it way back here, and I'm going to grab this stuff and I'm going to put it around. You got to kind of go around things like that and slide it back here, and grab this and drag it back here. Okay, so now the video is actually lined up how I want it to be. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the start of my video, right? And I'm actually just going to delete the background here, and I'm going to put in a picture of a Macintosh computer, or just something interesting. Like I used to use a frame as well, or just something to make it a little bit better looking, kind of thing, right? So I want to just delete this, okay, and then of course I want to delete this one as well, right? And I've got my picture of my computer down there because we put it in. So what I want to do is actually just pull this up here, okay, and I want to pull that like that. Okay, so what I did was I just put it up there and pulled it so it would be the same length as the video above. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to come down here, grab the same image that we have right here, and I want to throw it down here. Okay, so it's going to go right there, and I'm going to do the same thing, just left clicking the image and then pulling it back, left clicking and pulling it back to here. Okay, so you want to get rid of all these little spaces in there, right? Looks good. That looks good. Okay, and the next thing I want to do is the second image here, which it has this kind of little arrow on it and stuff like that. I want to grab that and I want to throw it down here. Okay, and I'm going to tell you guys the reason why you need to do this is that you need to give them as many call to actions as possible. So for instance, if I come here and if you look at this, it's a call to action now, right? Like click the button below. It's got this kind of nice big arrow and it's pointing to the button below kind of thing, right? So that's what I want to do there. So what I'm doing here is, okay, on this picture here is I want to pull this back and take away all the darkness. So I'm going to actually go a little bit over so there's no lines or anything like that in my picture. This one here, just kind of pull it down a tad, and the top part I want to just pull it over just a tad. Okay, so for this image back here I want to do the exact same thing, so just simply just come and click on the picture and then drag it over a tad. Okay, drag it over a tad like so. Okay, that looks good. And then I just clicked off the screen, and then now I'm going to click on my photo here, or sorry, my video, and I'm going to drag it up here, and I'm just going to drop it inside of the computer. Okay, simply drag it down and drop it in here. And if you like, what you can do is you can go like that if you want. Makes me look a little bit stronger, I guess. But no one really notices, right? So, and then I want to drag it down a bit more, maybe drag this up and then center it a little bit better. So the next step then, after we've watched this first part of our video here, we want to just come to the center of the video, and for instance this one, your video might be the same thing all the way through kind of thing, but the center of the video I want to do something a little bit different. So here what I want to do is I actually just want to come over here and click on this and take it right off the page. Okay, if I was to delete this, it would delete the audio and everything, right? So I just want to take it off the page, and what I want to talk to you guys about now is the end of your video. So this little section right here, and why we need to do this. Okay, you need to let this run for about 30 seconds, this section right here at the end of your video, because you want to give them time to opt into your form, to get their email address and stuff like that, because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll do what we're doing, and they'll upload their video to YouTube, so they don't have to buy hosting and stuff like that. And what happens is when the YouTube video stops, a lot of times there'll be other videos, in the display. In the display there'll be other videos up here, and what happens is people go and they click on them, right? So what you want to do is for the last 30 seconds or so, or even a minute if you wanted to, if you want to stretch it out to a minute or so even, just let that image stay on the screen. So it gives them a ton of time to enter their email address. That's just something I've learned over the years. Alright, so the next thing we're going to focus on here is transitions and actually audio. Okay, it's always good to have audio kind of, at a low level in the background of your landing page video, because it kind of gives it sets a better mood kind of thing than just someone trying to sell somebody something, right? So let's do this. Let's grab an audio track. I'm just going to use this one here, this new Coldplay song. I like that song. So I'm going to use that one. So I just simply went on my desktop, grabbed it, and put it in here like we would with a normal picture, right? So I'm going to grab this audio, I'm going to throw it down here, right at the end. And what you simply want to do now is just come over here and just click on audio, okay? And you're going to just lower the level of the audio right down, so so they can barely hear it, but there's still some kind of noise in the background, okay? And then what I like to do is just cut it where my last photo is and bring the audio up at that point, okay? And even you can cut it out and bring it down in some points and stuff like that. So to cut it, just simply go to where you want to cut it, and then highlight it, click it, the audio track, and then simply cut it. And then what you'd want to do is just bring that audio level up. Okay, so you just go up volume, up volume, up volume, and then slowly just bring this one down a bit. Okay, so it lines up with the last volume, so it'll go louder and louder and louder until it stops. Okay, so I want to bring that like this. Okay, and you can just fool around with it, get it to the level that you think is good. I highly recommend you don't leave it too loud, because it's kind of frustrating and stuff like that when people are trying to listen to what you're saying. And of course, when I'm going to be showing them this free website they're going to get and stuff like that, I give the people who opt into my page, I just give them free access to my marketing training site. You guys don't really need access to this site because you've got maps, and I don't even really do these traffic strategies that much anymore. But you've got maps, so that's all good, right? So what I'm going to do here is actually just cut it, and I'm going to just take down this volume where I'm showing them about the site there. So I'll take it down even more. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. One more thing we got to do here is come up here, click on transitions here, and I want to just put in some transitions in between my my video. So I'm going to grab this cube rotator here, throw one there. Okay, so whenever you're going to do something new in your video, a new you're going to show them something different than the page that you're on right now, just kind of put in a transition there. Okay. All right. So that looks good, and I'm going to put one on down here as well. So I'll use this flip one for my photo or my video. This video here, and for the photo, I'll use the checkerboard. That might look good. Okay, so that's it. That's basically all you need to do to publish it. Just simply come up here, click on save, okay, and then click on produce and share, okay, and then pick the size you want. I just leave it at 480 or share on YouTube kind of thing. I just leave mine at 480 there. The quality is really good. And then click on next. It's going to ask you to name it and the destination folder where it's going to be saved. So if you want to put it on your desktop, then you'd go and pick your desktop, right? I keep a special folder in my documents with all my videos in it. So name your video, whatever you want to name it, and then just simply click finish, and you're done. You're set. All right, that's it. My name is Drew, and get back to the trainings on the webpage there, because you really want to get this stuff done today. I can't stress that enough. Getting this done as soon as possible is what you need to do, okay? Because every day is money. Every single day, and I want to get you guys to 600 credit packs in the next 3 months. It's not that difficult. Seriously, it's not that difficult. Once you're selling products like crazy, and you're getting members into your business opportunity, and you've got something set up that is different than everybody else, it's not hard at all. You can do it. So get back to the last page you're on there, and get through this stuff. Get everything set up by the end of today, and tomorrow, you can start doing your marketing. You can market this stuff tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the next video there.